This is the Dago Show with your boy Emilio Sparks. In the building we have Naturel. We have the man, the myth, the legend of Illmind. Nat, thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Illmind, I think you've worked with the entire hip-hop spectrum. How did you link up with Ill? How did that partnership and friendship come about?
Break that down.
Yeah, it was an open mic.
Was it a Craigslist meeting? No, I kid.
Yeah, right.
Asian producer meets wants Asian lyricist.
Yeah.
Take over the world. Pause. That's what she said. No, actually, we're trying to change the word pause and to use that's what she said.
That's what she said.
I mean, why would you want to use the word pause? I mean, if you say that's what she said, it's like, yeah, now you're saying that's what she said. Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Nah, I met a friend of mine had told me to go to this open mic, and I went to the open mic, and Illmind happened to be there.
And it was like 03, 04?
03, 04, something like that.
All right, so this is going a couple years back now.
Yeah, and him and his circle, now my circle, they just embraced me. And like first time performing in front of him, like his face was all scrunched up, and like he was just like he had it in his eyes, and I was like, wow. And then like that's the same face I made when I heard his beats. So we just linked up, and now we make music.
Now, do you feel that the inspiration lacks now as opposed to the inspiration when we grew up?
I say it's to the individual. More artists, and maybe they do, maybe they don't, but I see like more artists need to be just inspired off of life, man. Like I used to make music before because I was inspired off of other people's music. Now I'm inspired by other people's music, but as well as like life situations. Like, I mean, honestly, my girl, my family, my sister, my friends, and just like my close-knit folks or whatever, like they and experiences like those inspire me to do stuff. And like, you know, it's my job, I see in my world, my job to make music that, you know, kind of makes sense.
Do you feel, in your opinion, that lyricism is lost now for a person like yourself who's kind of poetic and does what he does? And Illmind, you can answer this question too, because you work with a slew of people. Do you feel that the lyricism is finally coming back? Because it was lost for a very, very long time.
We were talking about that a little bit in the car on the ride here. I think basically like lyricism to the mass majority, yeah, it's coming back to a degree, but that's only one side of the game. Like one side of a MC. Like you have to have presence, you have to have inflection, you have to have everything. And I think coming up in that circle, and like I have like a lot of people that I run with that are, I think they're more lyrical than I am, you know, like and they are, to me they are. I'm not the best lyricist out there. I'm not the best lyricist in my classroom, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? But I think what makes me me and what makes me, I guess, successful is my heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? The heart that I put into my tracks. Cause like I stopped thinking about being so lyrical and just let punchlines happen. Just let things happen. So I might go 2, 3, 4 bars without saying a punchline, a simile, or something that's clever or whatever. And I just put things out there, you know, like put feelings out there. And those things connect just like a punchline will connect to your wit. Those lines connect to your heart, and they connect to like everything, your past and everything. So I feel like, you know, just going with it, less structured, less premeditated, and just going with it. Mistakes happen, and just let it happen.
You were describing the church socks before to me. You know, can we get into that real quick? Can we get into the church socks, please? Because this has been an ongoing thing on Twitter, and you can follow Naturel on Twitter, the real Naturel.
Yes, sir.
I am
not the fake one.
Not the fake one.
Nah.
I didn't know there was a fake Naturel on Twitter, but who knew? You can follow me on Twitter.
Yep.
Emilio Sparks, all one word. You can follow this guy right here.
Illmind producer.
Illmind producer.
Yes,
so let's talk about the church socks real quick, please.
Church socks. I mean, really?
I mean, why not, man? You style and profile, man. You got the Ric Flair of socks on your feet.
Yes, sir. I think I have a different style than a lot of folks. I don't work a normal 9 to 5. Like, you know, I'm a fashion designer. My plan B worked out before my plan A. And I incorporate that into like my rhymes and music and stuff. But
Cause I'm a mess. How would you dress me?
I mean, I think you got that whole little
Dirty grunge look going on?
yeah, man. Like, you know,
I look like a junkie is what you're saying?
it works, man. That's coming back in style, man. You know, you got the stubble going on. That's
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's a nice way of saying, folks out there, that I have no dress. I have no style.
nah, man. It's like how
See,
you
me
carry yourself.
and L are Asian, so we can't grow stubbles like that. You know?
Nah, point being, like,
You spoke really quickly before that, the clothes shouldn't make the person should make the clothes. But do you feel that that's like the essence of hip hop now, where the clothes have overshadowed the actual person's abilities?
yeah. All right, like, well, basically, like, I feel
That's a lot to answer, I know.
In the '90s, it was cool to be hard. Like, that was the thing to do. Like, you had to prove yourself. You had to prove to everybody that you were hard, and now it's fresh is the do in thing, and everybody feels that they need to be fresh, right? And it has to be incorporated in their style and everything, and everybody's trying to be the best dressed kid in the class. And the thing is like I find it kind of cool. Like, I mean, it's cool. Everybody's more fashion conscious. It makes me more relevant. But as far as like my past goes, I've worked countless years in the fashion game. I'm a designer myself. I have a lot of successful brands underneath me, and I learned from the
What we're
great.
going to do is we're going to take a quick commercial break. More with Naturel. And it'll mind after this. 718-982-3060. It is the Dago Show. You know, when you hear this program on a Tuesday night, you know we're going to bring you something of quality and something of substance. And you know what? For 10 years, we've done that thus far. Gentlemen, you guys are going to stick around, right?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
we'll be here.
All right, we'll be right back. Keep it tuned.